Welcome back to Mom Survival. This week's video is actually 2 weeks of our stock up challenge combined. If you don't know what I'm talking about, our family has challenged ourselves to take the last 10 weeks of the year 2023 and stock up as much food as we possibly can on our small budget. So this will be weeks 7 and 8, I believe. And I actually didn't go shopping at all last week. There was no video last week because not only are we in full-on baby mode, we just hit 33 weeks pregnant, we're also full-on Christmas mode. It's just been super busy, and I think everyone can understand that sometimes YouTube just has to take a back seat. So we just got back from Walmart. It's going to be a super short video. I just kind of wanted to show you what we got and hope it gives you some ideas. So let's go ahead and show you what we stocked up on. I really focused on our short-term pantry, so I would say like our 3 or less year pantry that we use on a daily basis, and I stocked up on items that we were either completely out of or almost out of. So I'll go ahead and walk you through that really quickly. So we are going through our flour like crazy. Normally I like to go to the bulk store and buy like a 50-pound bag of it, but I'm just not getting there anytime soon, especially with the holidays. I'm gonna do some holiday baking, and I just wanted to make sure I had that up to date. So I grabbed 2 5-pound sacks of those. Moving on, I got a syrup. We actually have a couple of these in the stockpile, but every time we just used one of these, and every time I use one, I try to pick up one. And that's my best advice, is like once you have a good amount of something saved up, just replace it every time you get rid of one, and then you'll use your oldest one first and set the newest one in the back of it. Perfect way to rotate it. I got some of these premium chicken salads. These are really good. They actually have about a 2-year shelf life, I think. Yeah, this doesn't go bad. Oh, just kidding. It doesn't go bad till March of 28, so a really long shelf life. I love to make these when I'm making my own like MREs, or just keeping them in my van in case of an emergency. But I've also really enjoyed these for lunch lately as a busy mom. They're just so easy to grab, and it's like a low carb something I can have. But these are a great everyday item and also a prepping item. Moving right along, we have not bought pasta in almost 3 years because we bought so much of it 3 years ago and have still been working through it. We still have a good amount. I wouldn't say a good amount of that. We're getting low on it, but not low enough to like be freaking out and like buying a bunch of bulk. So I've just been slowly trying to replace and get a couple of boxes of pasta every week. So I got 3 of these paninis. These were on sale for 98 cents. And then I got 5 of these spaghetti pastas. We were almost completely out of spaghetti, so that's one of the pastas we are really low on. Next, we use these Knorr sides all the time. I use them for a side dish for dinner, or sometimes I'll just throw some chicken and broccoli in these, and these Alfredos for my son for lunch. When I'm in a pinch, they make super convenient, easy either side dishes or even a main meal, like I said. But they also these Alfredo ones do need milk, but they do have one of these that you only need water to add to them. So if you get those, especially the rice ones, they are really good prepping items to have around, especially in case of like a power outage or a snowstorm or something like that. We had mice get into all of our pancake mix, so lovely. So I only have about half a bag of this left, so I went ahead and bought the family size one, and I plan to seal this up nice in jars and get that put away. And I will probably purchase another one of these next paycheck because, like I said, we've lost all of our pancake mix to the mice. And then the last thing I picked up was 2 bags. These are 2 pounds each of powdered sugar, and this is actually a Christmas item. I'll need this to make like frosting for our sugar cookies and that kind of stuff, but I will probably end up saving some of this as well. All in all, this was about, I think it was just under $90. So a bigger stock up week because I had the 2 weeks combined. And not super long shelf items, but like I said, I was just replacing a lot of the stuff that we needed in our working pantry. If you can, get these boxes that they're displayed in at the store, because they make it so much easier to put stuff away. And I literally have one of these Knorr pasta boxes back here. So we're just gonna go ahead and fill this in. As you can see, we were completely out. And It makes it so much easier just to stack on the shelf. Yep, my white flour bin here that I just keep in our pantry. I'm gonna go ahead, and I think I can get one of these to fit. I don't think the other one will, but like I said, I'm doing a ton of baking. Even though I should rotate it and go get the old flour, I'm 8 months pregnant. I'm gonna be lazy and just use it, the newer one. It's fine. Honestly, flour does not go bad. And fill up this pancake mix container. Again, should I dump this out and put the older on top and the newer on bottom? Yes. Am I going to do that? No. And it'll be fine. Sometimes I like to, I guess, say this kind of stuff because as I think prepping can be so stressful and time consuming, and these are the shortcuts I'm okay with taking because like I said, this stuff is fine to just sit here and we will eventually get to it. Is that the correct way? No, but I'm letting you busy moms and dads know out there that it is okay on this kind of stuff to take shortcuts every once in a while, especially when it's 9:15 at night. All right, so that's all nice and filled back up. And I'm just gonna seal this in a baggie and keep it up here so the mice can't get to it. Like I said, super short video this week, but I still hope it encourages you no matter when you see this video, what week it's on, what year it's on. It would just encourage you to make sure that your family would be fed in the instance of an emergency, whether that be a short-term or a long-term disaster. You never want to be in the spot where you have hungry kids looking at you, or even your husband or your family members, and wondering what you're going to eat and not have anything to give them. So especially the state of the world that it is in right now, I think they just announced we're going to see like as much as 7% inflation starting in January on top of the inflation that we've already had. Things are just getting more expensive. It just makes sense to stock up when you can afford to do so. And I hope that I'm showing you that you don't have to have thousands of dollars to do that. It's whatever. Even if you have $5, $10 each week, just take that and buy what you can, stock up, and make sure that your family is fed. That's going to be it for today's video, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye.